Good morning, everybody out there. Steve, Tom.
Good morning.
It's the morning show with Brian Stevenson.
Is also coming up this half hour.
Good morning.
on
Get yourself up and going
America
today. 90 for your high.
Good morning, everyone. It is 7 o'clock here in Canyonland, USA. And this morning on the Boulder, we have a very special guest, self-proclaimed American superhero.
Okay, I don't believe this. I've been walking in this canyon, I don't know, for a long time. And I can't find, there's no signs, there's nothing. There's, somebody put rocks right in the middle. Right in the middle of the canyon. Rocks. There's no sign. There's no sign whatsoever showing me where to go. Oh man. It's just an arrow. There's just an arrow right in the middle of the canyon. It's not pointing to a sign. What are these people doing? It's supposed to be well marked. Oh man, I hope this is not turning into some found footage video, because I don't know where I'm at now. I thought I did enough research on this. I thought there would be a sign. Oh, man. All right, good morning, everyone. This is Mr. Dave, and this is Mr. Dave's Outdoors Adventures, and we have a great hike coming up for you today. I have been anticipating this hike. I've been very excited. We are out just outside of Mecca, California, north of the Salton Sea, south of Joshua Tree, and we are going to be doing the Ladder Canyon and Painted Canyon hike. Wow. I watched videos on this. I did a little bit of research on this trail, but everything I saw on camera, nothing compares to actually being here. It's incredible. Just to kind of show you, this is what we're looking at. And in the past couple of hikes, I talked about a movie when I was walking called The Hills Have Eyes, and that wasn't even close to what that movie was. This could have been filmed here for all I know. Coming in, it is a long dirt road, almost about a 5-mile dirt road, not quite up to the trailhead. The road itself comes in that direction there. It wasn't bad. It took it about 20 miles an hour. There was a sign saying that it was 4-wheel drive vehicles. I do not have a 4-wheel drive vehicle, but my car made it almost all the way to the trailhead, which is right up there. But I got a little bit too sandy, and I started fishtailing a little bit. Didn't like the squishiness I felt on the tires of the car. So I turned around, parked off to the side. Hopefully that's going to be a great spot. We'll see when I get out of the hike. Fingers crossed. But so far, it looks like I am the first one out here on the trail today. It's a little bit on the chilly side, but again, I am so prepared for that. We're going to walk a little ways down, and we're going to look for the entrance to the Ladder Canyon. This is going to be great. I can't wait. So, self-explanatory. Okay. This hike is about, well, the Ladder Canyon and Painted Canyon together. It's almost 5 miles of trail. So it's a nice loop. And this is going to be, so far, the most challenging hike for me. It's rated as a, on the All Trails app, it's rated as a moderate trail. So I know it's not just gonna be like an easy walk. I know I'm gonna have to go up some rocks, climb some ladders, descend some ladders, and I'm really looking forward to it. Okay, just to give you some idea of what I'm standing in. Okay, I'm gonna see you later. Wow. Now, just look at the beauty of what I'm going into here. It's incredible. You can't get it all in one shot. So, we are just getting ready to go into the Ladder Canyon, and it is very well marked. You would be hard pressed to miss this. Like I said, there is a arrow pointing the way. We're going to be going, it's kind of like a hidden entrance, but there's some sort of back trail that goes in there, and that's where the canyon starts. That's where we're headed. We're going right into Ladder Canyon. And man, it's so beautiful and quiet out here. I'm in awe. I'm in awe of this. So let's go check this out. We're going to see the entrance here. There's supposed to be a ladder right away. I'll probably go around that ladder because there's an easier route, but the other ladders I will be either ascending or descending. Depends on where I'm at in the trail. Okay, you can see the first part of the ladder right there. I'm trying to watch where I'm stepping. Okay, so you can go up that route. And there's another route right here on the backside where it might be just a little bit easier to go. I want to find out. Already a workout. Yeah, there it is there, but I'm gonna go up and around. And especially this hike, like I say, this is my most advanced hike I've been on yet, and so I'm gonna take my time, especially just being out here with these rocks. I don't want to fall by any means. That would just be disastrous. So I scrambled up these rocks here. And soon as I got to the top, the weather changed. It got so much cooler in here. You can feel the cool breeze coming through the canyon. And I'm going to be going down my first ladder right there. That's the start of it. And wow, this is so exciting. This is so exciting. This is such an incredible place. Wow. You know, I feel like I should be in some sort of national park right now. And I'm not. I'm not at all. This is right here, Southern California. Wow. Look at that, another ladder right away. Ooh, that one's got a good step. It's missing a rung. I'm gonna go right up there. Wow. All right, that was pretty cool. All right, so that's where I just came from. All the way up through there. Climbing out that area right there. Oh, again, pretty intense. You definitely have to pay attention to what you're doing here. Because there's still a lot of sand, you can see. And if you misstep at all, you're in for a world of hurt. So, speaking of world of hurt, one of the main pieces of gear I brought with me today is a first aid kit, which when we get closer out of the canyon and take a break, I will show you the kit. And we're going to be talking a little bit about first aid and safety, of course, especially on a hike like this where there is some technical skill involved. Albeit it's not like, you know, it's not like Sylvester Stallone and Cliffhanger or anything like that. But there is enough to do where you're just not walking and looking around. You can look around, but you better not be walking at the same time, unless you are very much more advanced, especially I am. But again, you can get out here. If I can get out here and do this, then you can too. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Well, let's press on. Such a narrow canyon, and you can see, I mean, really, I'll try to get to a spot where you can kind of see. I don't know, it's just a couple feet wide, enough where I can walk. still at the same area. We ascended that ladder right there. That was a very interesting climb up, because the ladder ends and then you just have to kind of scramble up those rocks there. Not a lot of space, but you have a lot of finger handholds. So I mean, if you've done any rock climbing in a gym or even outdoors, you're gonna have no problem coming up that. You know, even for a person that, well, let's not mince words, of my size, I made it, and I was perfectly fine coming up that. All right, so we're gonna press on, and eventually there's the sun up there hitting the rocks. Eventually we're gonna come out of this canyon, walk along the ridge, and then come down, drop into Painted Canyon, and head on out. Well, if anything's up in there, let them be sleeping and not hungry. Or this really will be lost footage. All I need to see right there is like a mountain lion's head just popping out. Like, breakfast. I don't have to work very hard for it this morning. Did a little scramble up there. Looks like there's a lot of little side trails and rock scrambles. But if you're new to this hike, or this is your first time, or you know, you haven't been out here very much, or you don't have the proper gear, you know, stay on the main trail. You know, don't get all crazy. The last thing, you know, if you're not prepared, last thing you want to do is go traipsing around back here and you know, possibly injure yourself. And again, yeah, I've said it before, you're going on these hikes, especially solo hikes, tell people where you are going. Don't pull a James Franco.
Is it true that despite, or maybe because, you didn't tell anyone where you were going? Yeah, that's absolutely correct. Anyone? Anyone? Oops. Oops.
All right. Well, which way to go? I took the trail that led off to the right, saw a couple of rock cairns, and I am seeing where this leads. It's eventually going to get out of this canyon, walk along the ridge line, and then drop down into the Painted Canyon, and that's where we're going to go back. Hopefully I picked the right spot, otherwise you got to backtrack. We'll see. See what lies ahead. climbed out of Ladder Canyon. Took me, oh gosh, from the time I started to up to here about an hour and a half. A lot of breaks, so not too bad. I mean, if you're going, you can go at a pretty good clip. It won't take you that long. But that's looking off to the south. I don't know how far that is down there, but that's the direction of Mexico. Over there, so if you can see it, there's the Salton Sea. Hopefully we'll get a better view of it when we walk that way. We're going to be going that direction there. That is San Jacinto. That is off back towards Palm Springs area there. There's radio towers up that way. And yeah, incredible. Okay, just to give you an idea, so the trail goes right there, but you notice off to the right, there is a drop-off of epic proportions. You do not want to misstep out here, because if you do, then, oh boy, you're in a world of hurt. Oh man. All right, well, man, I'm on the edge of this drop-off. I'm taking extra caution. But boy, you're done. I cannot believe it. I dare not get closer. That is going to be Painted Canyon. We're going to be walking out of that. We're going to keep going on along the trail, and it's going to come down, and then we're going to be walking back out the way we came through the Painted Canyon, not the Ladder Canyon. Although there are a couple other ladders we have to go down before we get out. Vertigo's a no-go. Hopefully the wind sound is not too bad for you guys, but it is really windy up here. But we are climbing and skirting the edge of Painted Canyon, and eventually, I don't know if you can see it from here, probably should have got a closer view, but right over there, there's some rocks, there and there, they're arrows, so it is easy to get turned around. I mean, it's pretty wide open, and there's a lot of little side trails, and it's really easy to start going the wrong way. So the volunteers that, oh, here's one here. Volunteers that put these arrows up throughout the trail, thank you. I appreciate that. We have made it to the entrance of Painted Canyon, and this trail going down here to the canyon is a rather steep trail, but I wanted to get a good shot of it. We came from up there, ultimately all the way down. Just taking a step out. There's a lot of sun in this canyon so far. I'm sure it's going to get a little bit more narrow, and as I think we still have another couple ladders to either ascend or descend, or both. I don't know. However, one of the pieces of gear that I really wanted to bring on this hike, I mean, you kind of saw how scrambling up the rocks, going up and down, some semi-steep inclines. Sometimes you can be apt to like slip, fall, maybe you get cut, I don't know, scrape. So what I wanted to bring was a first aid kit for 1 to 2 people. A lot of cuts, scrapes, if you twist your ankle, there's a few things in there, but mainly for cuts and scrapes. So check it out in my next video. I'm talking a lot about it. There are so many places in these canyons for animals to live, make their dens, burrows. I don't know if you can hear that. It's so quiet up here. You really hear just the wind, an occasional airplane. But man, it is so awe-inspiring. I am just in awe. Okay, so before, when we were up on that ridge looking down, there it is. Look at that drop-off. Wham! You're gonna need more than a first aid kit to save you from that. We are just about out of Painted Canyon. In fact, we are coming upon the origin of our hike into Ladder Canyon, and this is where the loop kind of comes full circle, I guess. Anyway, we are done. It's been an incredible hike, a great adventure, and thanks for coming along. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. This has been such an amazing journey so far. Anyway, for Mr. Dave's Outdoors Adventures, I'm Mr. Dave. Get outside and do something adventurous.